Welcome back, guys, to another episode of The Blog. Today we do not have an episode. Well, I said that wrong.
Yeah, because I was going to say,
I
this
said that
is
so
the
wrong.
episode.
This is
we
definitely-
are the episode.
Definitely. I meant to say we do not have a guest.
Right.
We don't have a guest today. It's just us.
So,
First off, we want to tell you guys thank you.
first and foremost,
yes.
thank you.
Thank you for 900 and something subscribers. We would like to thank all 900 and I don't remember exactly the exact number, but I know we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and we want to thank you guys.
Yeah, because without you, there's no blog.
There's no the blog. Like the watch time hours, like you guys are doing it.
Yeah, y'all showing out for the blog. We like that.
You guys are doing it. Like we really cannot wait till we meet those marks because we are gonna do this celebration for you guys.
A big celebration. So that's why we want y'all to click, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Get your cheering phone.
And,
all that.
and get on the blog.
Get on the blog.
Tell them to get on the blog.
Because this way it's hot at.
This is definitely, like the one say, the block is hot. Because this block is definitely hot. And we want y'all to, everybody, we want y'all to be on the block with us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good block to be on.
Yes. Listen. Yeah, when you walk on the block, it's that.
We create, the space that we create for our guests
a safe place.
is like no other.
It's a safe place.
We tell our guests all the time, it's State Farm over here.
You in great hands.
Great hands. So come, why not? Even if you, the viewers, if you have a story to tell and you feel like you're ready to talk and tell your story, share your story with us, with the world, send us a DM, or email. My email is, my at is it's Didi Corbett. You can DM me or you can DM Shante.
Mine is Shante Nicole.
And the email is podcasttheblock@gmail.com. And we were happy to bring you on in, hear your story, and let's help someone.
Right.
Because you're not just telling your story. You are also helping someone by telling your story.
Absolutely.
Even if you help one person, which I think our stories honestly help more than one.
Exactly.
I really believe that.
It does.
These
it
are
to a lot of folks.
These are impactful stories, and I really believe that these stories help a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Because the shift of where it hit,
right, and
the overcoming of it.
Yeah. And being able to, just being able to talk about it and release what they endured, how far they've come to overcome the situation, and how they what got the mechanism that they're using to
get through it. Yes.
The block is a safe place. Yes. It's a safe haven. Anybody that has been on the block thus far, they will tell you, like, it felt like they was home, like they was really on the block for real.
Absolutely.
And they enjoy being on the block.
Now they all is nervous when they first come up. They are nervous, but it's so crazy that immediately after that nervousness goes away.
Yeah, it just go away. They get to relax, and then maybe they be chilling. They be bouncing already.
And it's not from us just seeing that. They also tell us how they were so nervous and it went away, and how they were so comfortable, and they loved the experience of being on the block with us, sharing their story. Yeah. And it was like to hear people say, "What better place
to be or to tell their story than the block?"
Yes. That lets us know that we're doing a great job.
We're doing what we're supposed to do.
We're doing what we're supposed to do.
Yep. The energy matching. When they walk in the room, they feeling that, and they let their hair down.
Yes. I want to say, when you know that, because we all have purposes, right?
Right.
We think that this is our purpose, that is, but when you have a purpose in God, you'll know that it is truly the purpose, because the purpose is not when you're doing something for yourself.
Right.
It's when you're doing something for
someone else. Mm-hmm.
When you're helping others, and it's just it's a whole nother level.
Right.
It's a whole nother level, and we're just so grateful and honored to have each and every guest that sits on the couch with us and share their stories. And not only do we want to thank the viewers, the subscribers, we want to thank our guests.
Yes, thank our guests more than anything, because it takes a lot for them to build up to be able to come on the block and share their story in front of the camera for you guys, and be able for us to be able to present it to you. So it's a pleasure to have each guest that we have had on the block.
Absolutely. So we just wanted to get that out there. We also want to talk about our weekend.
Yes.
Like, it was my birthday, guys.
Girl, listen, y'all. Dee Dee gave an assignment, baby. And when I tell you, them girls, all us, baby, fell in line, baby. And we understood the assignment. That pink, you know, that pink really complimented my skin.
Yes.
I wanted to do black so bad, but she handled up for me. She did that. You ate.
Look, baby, I can't do all the black.
You ain't leave no crumbs, baby. You ain't leave none, baby. You hear me?
Look, that's how you supposed to do it, right?
We ready to do another one.
Look, to have a group of ladies that come together and everyone looks nice. That's number one. Everyone looks nice, and I'm not just saying that because these are my girls, these are my friends. Literally, everyone looked nice. Everyone had on their pink, and they represented.
Yes, they
represented.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
we did. Baby,
I'm gonna put some pictures up here for you guys.
Because when we walked in that place, what them people said?
Yes, they.
Ooh, y'all look good.
Yes. I'm talking about the attention was on the ladies.
Yes.
Like, we did our thing.
We did our thing. We definitely did.
Yeah.
And she sure had me step out the box. As y'all know, those that know me, and for those that don't, I've always had a love for black. That's my color. But as being on the block, it has really brought me out. It brought me out to another side, and even a better Shante that I was already working on before the block even, was saying, here, will you have the pleasure of being on the block? I was already transitioning into that better person, but when I got asked to become a co-host on the block, it seems like my little light came on even more, and I'm able to deliver whatever message that needs to be delivered to the public people. And to the people. I'm very outspoken, I'm very genuine, and I have a love for people. We a lot of people walk around and say, oh, I hate people. Mm-mm. I have a love for people. I just don't deal with everybody, but I do have a love for people. I do have a genuine heart, and I'm willing to console where
and that's what
needed.
It's all about, your heart. Your heart. God knows our heart, and He wants us to be more like Him.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So that's what it's all about. Because once you become like that, like He wants you to be, even if you're not all the way like that,
right? Just
getting there.
Yeah. He know that it's a transition. He know that it's a transition, and He know that nothing that we do happens overnight. Like, a lot of people have this complex about certain things where they feel like people judge them for how they are and what they do. Like, at the end of the day, we still have our lives that we live, but also at the same time, we trust and believe in God. We know it's a time to plan, the time to snap out of it and get it right. And we know that position. It's not a role, it's a position that you are in, and when you're in that position, you're gonna live up to that position. You're gonna stand up to that position.
You really have no choice, right?
Right.
You really have no choice.
You have no choice.
Absolutely. I like the way you said that. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So well, on this next set, it's that. But on this next segment, we wanna answer some questions for you guys. Just a little bit of questions.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what the questions are.
How is it like having a podcast?
Well, it's amazing having a podcast.
It's amazing having a blog.
Yeah.
Not just a podcast.
The
blog. You hear me? It's amazing to have the blog, because I'm telling you, the blog impacts a lot of people, whether we hear it from them verbally, whether we see them, because a lot of people play the backfield on things, but they look and they take in, and it helps them. It's an inspiration to a lot of people. And coming soon, we're gonna have the blog podcast, in the jail system too,
Oh yeah.
in the prisons.
Oh yeah. For the inmates to watch. Oh yeah. Definitely. I love it. I love it.
I love it even more.
Absolutely.
Times two.
Would you consider the blog an inspirational podcast?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yep.
Yes.
If you could, would you go back and change anything about the podcast or the blog?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, it is a lot of things that happen that I guess I could say did not agree with or do not like. But nothing happens by accident, and if that had not happened, I wouldn't be here today. Shante wouldn't be here today. So I'm thankful and grateful for everything that has happened, and no, there's nothing I would change.
Everything happened for a reason.
Absolutely.
Did you and Miss Shante Bond build more from making the blog? Or
For being on the blog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely, because we faded away. You know, we've known each other for over 23 years, literally.
Yes.
And we've had our separate lives and went our separate ways. We've always thought of each other. Anytime we would see each other, whether she's in the store or whatever, it's the same love. The love never left from beginning of time. So it's like when I got asked back out to the blog or to be a guest on the podcast, it was like, me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then our talk that day before, the day of, before I came on the filming, it was just like, it opened up a can of worms.
Yes.
It opened up like,
we didn't know.
We didn't even know. Like, it just was like, it was like, I miss you where you been.
Baby, that was a set up. We were set up by God.
We were set up. It was like you know how you get on the phone with somebody that you had, like, you got so much inside, but you pick and choose who you choose to share things with, and then when you get on the phone with this particular person, it's like,
just let it out.
Let me tell you, and it'd be like a sign of relief, and that's what it was when we got brought back together.
Absolutely. And we've been stuck like glue
ever since. Who am I?
What?
Who am I? What you told me I was?
Oh. Baby, I don't know if the people ready.
You don't think they ready for that?
This first lady, y'all. This first lady. I don't know if they ready, but
they ain't ready, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. If you see fit, hey, you gotta wear it.
Hey, I know. Ooh.
And they can't, baby.
I know that's right.
I mean, you know, you gotta bite the bullet.
I know that's right. Ooh, what you say? Next case.
Hit what the judge do? Hit the gavel. Okay.
Did you grow a bond with any of your guests from the blog?
I did.
I did too.
I did. I'm gonna say
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
I don't want to single anyone out because I mean, well, I guess I will, but I don't want to because we bond with all of our guests. We bond with all of our guests.
We appreciate all our guests.
Yes, we appreciate all of our guests, and we are gonna have, I guess you could say, the majority of our guests return. But one of our guests, like,
you ready?
She is just. I'm not gonna even say her name. Because I don't want people to feel away. But she know who she is. Mm-hmm. She knows. But she's like a sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like. She's like a sister. Well, I'm not gonna elaborate. You can go ahead.
Yeah, it's, you know how sometimes when you be destined for something, or like you missing a piece of the puzzle, and then when it get presented to you or sat in your lap, it's like,
yeah,
this what it was supposed to be.
Yes, like
when I circle the block, like when they say spin a block again, when you spin that block and you like, this what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna take that. I'll take that.
Yes,
so that's what it is.
Like, cause we never thought that. I don't know. I mean, I guess it just wasn't a thought of us, you know, being the way we are.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't a thought. It
just happened.
We
like,
see each other, we speak, but we never thought that we would be like we are now.
Mm-hmm.
We never thought we'd be like sisters for real. We've been sisters, but we talking about sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. We never just thought that it'd be like that. I don't want to be saying all that. Go ahead, because I don't want you to Go ahead.
Oh, did the blog shape you into being a better person?
I no, because I feel like before I started with the blog, God had already shaped me to be who I'm supposed to be, and I'm only going up, higher, but no, not from the vlog, but I do feel like it's gonna take me farther.
Right.
I do believe that.
I feel like the blog opened me more to be able to elaborate more with the guests or entwine with the guests, because my original sit down on the blog, not as a guest but as the co-host, it was kind of like, what do I say, how, like, so it's like now as we listen to the guests and they release their stories, it's like we join in. So it has made us better in a sense of being able to verbally speak to them and give them what they need, the comfort,
Absolutely.
What they need, or ask the right questions that they need so they can be able to continue to deliver their message to the public and present it to you guys.
Absolutely. I can agree to that, because like how you said, when your first episode, the very first episode that we did on here, that I filmed, it was, that was rough. It was rough for me, because in my head I'm like, I'm already shy. I really don't want to talk on camera.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I have to do this because it's already set up.
Right.
Look, my guest is here, and it has to happen. But it went on. I didn't really talk as much. You guys could go back and look at that episode. But even after the filming of that video, even after it aired, the guests just poured into me so much, and let me know how I touched her, how my spirit affected her, like how it touched her, and I really didn't do much. Like I really didn't even say much, and that just shows how the grace of God is,
yes,
like
ma'am.
Grace on
yes,
you,
ma'am.
period. Like that just shows.
It shows.
Yeah, so there is a lot of growth.
Yeah,
I mean, in both of us, there's a lot of growth. A lot of growth.
Is.
Did you ever think you would ever have the blog?
I don't know if it was that I ever have the blog. I always wanted to do a podcast. However, I do know that God knows the desires of our hearts, and what I think I want, or what I feel like I want, what God has is bigger than that.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
even though I wanted a podcast, I didn't know it was this podcast. So, but this is God, so this is bigger than what I even imagined, and it's only going to become greater.
Absolutely, I agree.
Was the blog a hard journey or to reach, or was it once you had the idea, it would just on go?
It was just on go. Like things just started. It's just so crazy because even though I always wanted to start a podcast, it was just like a moment came and it just was like go and it's here. Wow. Like it just went.
Yeah. You put it into motion and it was on go since.
And I didn't even plan to put that in motion at that time. It was just like I said something and it just went. It just went.
What was the most difficult time on the blog?
The most difficult time on the blog, we was going back and forth about wardrobe malfunction.
Yes.
We didn't like what we had on. We just had a rough day. That whole day was like a rough day from the start. So it was like we really just was pushing through, and we felt like we could have put more into.
Excuse me. Look, y'all, I be getting tired and sleepy. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Carry on.
We feel like we could have put a lot more into that episode. Now it turned out to be a great episode. Don't get me wrong, but that particular day, it felt like everything was off. It felt like everything was off. We just was our wardrobe. It was misplacing of items of the wardrobe. So it was a hard day for us. That was the most difficult time that we had on the blog.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
But it was a learning experience for us.
And I think that by our mind being so focused on our wardrobe, it kind of took away from the episode.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was the most.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And we vowed to never let a
Yes.
malfunction in our wardrobe affect our performance and how we deliver to our guests.
Absolutely. So with that, I mean, we have to be better. We are better prepared now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are. I mean, before that, we were better prepared. I don't know what happened that day, but it was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on that day.
Yes, so we vowed to be better prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see the podcast in 5 years?
On the
I
big
see
screen.
No, we gotta do one deal. Like we on the
We on the block.
If I see us on the big screen, I see us doing live shows.
Yes.
Where we have live audience on the billboard,
Mhm.
like all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
I see us doing big things.
And I see like our deliverance on how we do things gonna come even bigger. The way we give our messages to the people,
Bigger.
to be able to put out things to the world and to be able to deliver God's message to
the
His people.
Absolutely. I see us speaking as well. I see us speaking. I don't know where. Like I said, what we see is not what God sees.
Right.
What God sees is bigger than what we see. So that's just what we see. Speaking, we don't know where.
Mhm.
We don't know where. Doing live shows, we don't know where. But I do believe, even before the 5 years, I do see us doing not only stories that are in Jacksonville, Florida. I see us going to Atlanta. I see us going to Texas.
We thinking big.
Yes, absolutely. I see us doing stories.
What the man used to say on there, think big.
Think big. Think big. But I do see us doing big things.
Yes, ma'am.
Do any of your guests misunderstood you?
From my knowledge, no.
Yeah, no one ever told us that they, didn't understand our question, or, nah. They always gave it to us raw. Well, how we always gave it to them raw, and they was able to gravitate.
Absolutely. Just as well as we receive our guests, they receive us as well.
Mm-hmm.
So thank God that we have not had anything like that to happen. Well, guys, let's put an end to this week's episode. We hope you guys enjoyed, because I did.
I did too.
I mean, we talk anyways on the phone,
on the daily.
So why not sit and give you guys something? Why not? We don't always have to come with a guest.
Yes, right.
Every now and then, you guys want to know a little bit about us, even though we didn't really talk much about us, but we just gave you guys some insight.
Yeah, right.
Insight,
And like again, if you guys ready to tell a story, you have something that you want to deliver to the people, to give people, or you have this hope in you that's telling you that, hey, it's time to share your story. You can always reach out to myself, Shante Nicole, on Facebook and Instagram. Also, Dee.
It's Dee Corbett
and Sandra
at San. I think her name is San. Oh, y'all.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah.
And you can also email us at podcasttheblock@gmail.com.
And we welcome you with open arms. Again, this is a safe place.
Safe place.
This is a safe place.
Absolutely.
And you in good hands.
Yes, we are welcome. We are open to receiving, no matter the story.
Yep.
As you guys can see, if you guys have been here, we have many different stories. No two stories are the same
At all.
So don't feel like, oh, I don't know if they take these kind of stories. No, no one has the same story. No two stories are the same.
And always remember, your story can help somebody else.
Yes.
What you have endured can help another person, because another person could be hiding under the rocks waiting to hear somebody say this happened to me, so they can
to give them that push.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. I mean, what are we going through? What we're going through for? Everything that God puts us through is for a purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why not? Why sit back and be quiet on something that can help someone else?
So that's what we're here for.
Absolutely. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And catch us next week on a new episode of
The Block.